Hello, everybody. My name's Rick McCutcheon. I'm a Dynamics 365 MVP. And today on this Partner Talks, I have Ebrahim Nalwala from Work 365. Ebrahim, introduce yourself, tell the people what you do and everything you know about Work 365.
Hi, Rick. Good to see you. My name is Ebrahim Nalwala. I am a co-founder of Work 365. I manage business development, strategy, and marketing. Work 365 is a billing automation and subscription management solution built on Dynamics.
And it's really interesting when I kind of look at your segment around subscription management because there's a couple of ISVs that have come into this space, but I think you guys are pretty unique. Because you're really running directly out of CRM CE for one thing. And I think the focus is really, you do a lot of work with partners who are trying to manage their Microsoft subscriptions.
Spot on, right, Rick? So a little bit about our background is we were actually a Microsoft born in the cloud partner, right? And we got to a stage where we were scaling and growing, and we were just having real difficulties in managing that growth. So we started looking around for a solution. One of our key or important decision factors was it had to be built in CE because our fundamental belief is, subscription management and billing has to be aligned with your sales, and that's why we built it from the ground up in CRM. And the product does four things, right? It does subscription management and provisioning, which is license-based billing, usage-based billing. We provision because of our deep integrations with Partner Center and other distributors, we do provisioning, and then we do billing, and we integrate with other accounting systems. And two other things are self-service, which is again very important, where partners need to empower their end customers to be able to manage subscriptions and payments, right? You need to collect cash fast as well. So our customers, a huge set of our customers are actual Microsoft partners themselves who are selling CSP and cloud services.
And I think this is, a real important factor because, when we sold on-premise licenses, we probably didn't sell as many. Now we're selling cloud licenses, and these deals, we're working a lot of smaller opportunities, but a lot more of them, with a lot more licensing. And we're really tied to Microsoft or your distributor with this license. So I think it's important that we have to do a better job of tracking that. As well, I think having good data in CE is only going to help an organization um, become better sellers themselves because they're going to be able to go in, especially, it's got stuff like coming out with Copilot and other AI tools to tell us how we're doing, who we should be selling to, who's coming up for renewal. All that thing can be automated, and I think it just makes for better data.
Absolutely, right. And you brought out a couple of very important points, right? So first of all, traditionally the way it was, you did one deal and you were fine. With subscription business, the only way to survive it is if you grow, right? So you need a lot of customers to be able to, deal with the lack of revenue. And as soon as you increase the number of customers and subscriptions, you are going to deal with operational issues and pain. Second is subscription billing is also driven by the end customer in some ways, right? You do the deal, but the changes that happen in terms of quantities, licenses, that's being driven by your end customer, right? And that impacts a lot of people within your organization. It impacts sales, it impacts your finance, it impacts the renewals. And you need one platform where everybody can see this information. And that's why we firmly believe it needs to be on CE, on sales. It drives upsale, it drives cross sale, it drives renewals. And the entire thing about subscriptions is renewals, right? You want the renewals. And the other thing you brought up, right, Rick, I think right now for a Microsoft partner, one is, of course, the way the world is. So the security products become really important. Second is Microsoft, I think, is doing a really, really good job in terms of innovation around Azure. And it's maybe the best time to be a Microsoft partner. It's still a really, really good time. And in that space, again, I think Dynamics and Azure, right? Those are two really, really powerful clouds right now. They're doing very well. Partners, I think, have the huge front potential in front of them. And we're a little bit past post NCE now. So, even those guardrails, and you've sort of they've come into effect. Everyone knows how to deal with them. And again, it makes billing a little bit more challenging and something you need to manage and handle. And that's what we do.
Okay, so your company's in the right place at the right time, and we're all going to be in Charlotte in a couple of weeks at the DCI Summit. So let's talk a little bit what you've got coming up for that conference.
Yeah, I know. So that's a great conference. It's good to see people like you there. It's by the users, for the users. So we're going to be at Summit in Charlotte between 15th and 20th October. We are a sponsor there. We have, so we have a solution showcase there where we'll be talking about billing automation and subscription management. And one other thing, Rick, that we're doing and we're seeing right now is recurring billing is something which is relevant to other industries as well. So we also are partnering with other Dynamics partners and business consultants who are in other verticals and industries who are seeing a challenge around recurring billing and want that solution to be on CRM because that's what their customers. So we'll have our partner program there. We have a partner solution showcase there, and we look forward to meeting, thought leaders like you and other partners. Our customers are also sponsors there, so it's good for us. It's great. We're excited about it.
Okay, so I'm excited about seeing everybody in Charlotte, and I think we're going to have a great show. And I think every partner should drop by the Work 365 booth and have a look at your subscription solution. All right, sir. Thanks for your time today, and I'm sure I'll be back to you in the near future to talk more about Work 365.
Thank you, Rick. Always a pleasure. Take care.